Hello everyone. Today we are going to go through design HashMap, which is a problem which has a structure a little bit different from what we used to go through here. And in this problem, you are supposed to design a hash map without using any built-in hash table library. So this is really tied to the language you are using. In C++, we have a couple of hash table libraries which are map, set, multi-map, multi-set. And then in this scenario, we are supposed to replicate that behavior without using any of those built-in hash table. And the thing that our replicate behavior of the hash table should be able to do is initialize the map, put an element to the map, get an element to the map, and remove element to the map. And then we are lucky that everything has been I would say the signature of the function are already here, so we just need to populate the content of the function. So now that we know what the problem look like, how are we going to organize ourselves to solve it? Before solving it, we need to have some example. So this is an example of what you can receive. This is the instantiation of the class. This is the put. So we are asking you to put one. We are asking you to put an element with key 1 and with value 1. We are asking you to put element 2 with value 2. We are asking you to get element 2. Since you want to get element 2, you return 1. To get element 1, you are going to return 1 because 1 has been inserted here with value 1. Now we are asking you here to get element 3. Nothing has been inserted with a key 3. That is why you return -1. So basically, you have a put function which is actually able to insert element to your map. You have a get function which is retrieving element from your map. And then if the element that we are trying to retrieve doesn't exist, we return -1. So given that, how are we going to approach it? Now we are aware of an input and the corresponding result. How are we going to approach it? Before diving into our approach, I really encourage you to subscribe to do not miss what we are doing here. We are doing a daily LeetCode hackering solution, everything related to problem solving, DSR, and then just coding in general. So let's dive into our approach. So our approach will be to basically create a type which is not a hash table that can be accessible by all the functions. So we need to create a type here. And then we are going for our scenario to use an array because an array can easily be used to replicate the behavior we want, right? Now, we are informed here that the value and the key can be at most 10 power of 6. So it is okay for us to create an array of 10 power of 6 element. Why? Because we are 100% sure that we can store each of the element at a given position corresponding to the value. That means if you want to store the element with key 5, you just put the element at position 5 in your map. So in your array, So basically that is why we are choosing this. We don't really need this. Okay, now that we have this, we are supposed to initialize our array. I initialize the array with value -1 because when an information is not found, you should return -1. So the get return the value to which the specified key is mapped, or -1 if the map contain no mapping for the key. Since you want to return -1 when nothing has been found or when there is no value attached to a specific key, the straightforward approach or the easiest approach for you to achieve that is to initialize everything to -1 and just keeping changing the value for the one which is going to be defined. In that sense, everything that hasn't been defined previously is going to keep the value -1 and it's going to be returned when we are going to try to access that element. And then putting an element would actually be as easy as just putting that value at the position corresponding to that key. So if you want to put 5, you are going to say imp of 5 and then you're going to put the value. and then the retrieving of that value is going to return the accurate value, since the array has been declared in a way that they are both accessing like the same instance of that array. And then removing an element is actually like making as if that element wasn't existing before, so just reinitializing, put the initial value that you were having here. So this was my approach of solving this. I will just give you a small simulation of it to kind of visualize, for you to visualize more of how the thing look like. I'm going to use an array of 10 elements, and then I'm going to have a simulation, and from it you are going to understand better where we are going, why we approach it this way. I hope this simulation was useful for you. I hope you do enjoy it. Feel free to leave me a message in the comment section. I'll be really happy to interact with you regarding this. See you on the next video. Ciao.